Oh, it is the SEO Show. I'm Frank Schwartz. That's Byron Lee. And there is our special guest, Joshua Zamora. Joshua, how are you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, man. Doing pretty good.
You're doing pretty good. He's launching fucking products every month. He's got a clan of about 38,000 on his Facebook wall. Blog has so much freaking traffic, man. I remember stumbling across your blog, the Zamora blog, and signing up for your free video giveaway. I'm like, well, this dude's got some video training. I got to see what he's got. I got to see what he's got. I was like, son of a bitch, he gave all this stuff away for free. I love it. And then all of a sudden, man, bam! I was in it. I was in the funnel.
In the rabbit hole.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I went in that rabbit hole, and I started learning quick, too. I was like, what's he doing? What's he doing? And then turn around, and you became a JV for My Profit with Hangouts, and frick, man, you sold a shitload of them, man.
Yeah, that was a good one, man.
It was every couple of days, man, every couple of minutes. When you would release something, you had it on your back end and everything. I'm like, who is this money coming from? Why are these sales? And I'm like, oh, it's Joshua. Sweet.
Yeah, it was a great product, great conversion. So I just started putting it everywhere I can, man. I put it on my download pages for my products, on my download page for my free funnel, and it was selling, man. So I'm like, all right, and that's why I hit you when sales suddenly stopped. I'm like, did you take this down? Like, what the hell happened?
I took it down because I was just like, okay, I gotta, there's a lot of people in the group. I mean, I think we're over 2,000 people, and I'm doing all that, and I'm like, I'm so overwhelmed. I'm doing this all alone. I don't know where to go. And so I'm like, I'm shutting it down, and all of a sudden Joshua was like, dude, what happened? I'm like, what? My sales are done. I'm like, yo, I had to stop it. And you're like, oh man. I was like, damn. That's all right. We're gonna do some other fun stuff, man.
Nice.
So, other than that, damn, Byron, how you doing?
Pretty good. Just
your
set up
computer working?
What?
Is your computer working?
Yeah, is it? Can you hear me?
I don't know, because you don't return messages.
Dude, you haven't contacted me.
Dude, I've hit you every day on Skype.
He's been setting up his Christmas tree in the back.
Yeah. Well, what's up with that? I thought you were Jewish, dude, or Mormon.
No.
I mean, that's okay. Jewish people can have Christmas trees too. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm all cool with sharing the holidays. Is that a real tree?
No, it's fake.
Oh, come on, dude. With all the money you make, you can't afford a real one. Can't you just go to your neighbor's yard?
The real one's upstairs. I cut it out of my neighbor's yard, so you figured me out. This is just my office tree.
I don't think you can afford to invest the time to set up the Christmas tree. So it's better to just buy it, plug it in, boom, get back to work.
Yeah.
Amazon, dude, get the clap on. Just be like, hey, fuck it. Oh my God! Let's talk about some of this news. We talked not last week. It was Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I really don't care. I know Joshua cooked technically his first American, whatever the hell that meant, Thanksgiving, turkey man. And all that shit. You were nervous, and then all of a sudden it's like the next day he's like, it wasn't so hard.
Yeah, I got it down. I can do anything now.
Dude, I was waiting for you to say, yeah, I just outsourced it to my mom. That was cool. So did you have fun? I mean, did you have a bunch of people over, your brother and stuff?
Yeah, I had my brother, my in-laws, and had a couple friends come over as well. And it came out good, man. It was actually, literally, it was easier than I thought. I thought I was gonna burn down the place, and but that's the lovely thing about Google, man. Went to Google, boom, 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 got a nice recipe, and I followed it to the T, and it came out perfect.
I do the same thing.
Hey, man, I've cooked a bunch of times. What I love doing is going to Walmart Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, and grabbing up the frozen turkeys that are left over. I don't even care how fucking big they are, as long as they'll fit in my freezer. And then I just cook them. You know, I'm just like, you know, I'll cut the damn things up, throw the meat in there, and there's sandwiches later. You know, I'm just a lazy fuck. I won't buy it before Thanksgiving because they're too damn expensive.
Yeah, and I think on Facebook you posted on the post that I posted to fry it. Have you've fried them before?
Yeah, I got a buddy who fries it. They bake one turkey and then he'll fry one, and he's got a couple little fryers and stuff. And I'm like, dude, we got to get like a keg and cut the top off a keg and just have this monstrous fryer. And they're like, you're nuts. I'm like, hey, well, I mean, go big or go home. I mean,
yeah,
damn,
you can throw 3 of them in there.
We just start a herd and just throw them in live. You know, let them really cook. No, yeah. So it was, yeah. I like them, but I'm fat. I like food. I'm good.
Yeah, me too.
Firefox switched over to Bing as its go-to search, and supposedly the rumor is Google took a massive frickin' hit as search engine use. They're down to 63% of the market. And they were in like 88. Yeah, it was. We talked about switching, and I said I wonder how big of an impact it's going to be. And supposedly the impact was immediate. But the thing that I think happened too was, you know, the people who have Firefox updated and didn't realize they were doing Bing searches. I mean, because
I just opened up mine now, and it's still going.
You still have it. You're still on Google.
Yeah.
All the releases of Firefox are now for the next 5 years are Bing. Bing is the website for the Mozilla Foundation Firefox project, which I don't know why I had to say Mozilla. I mean, so yeah, there's a lot of Matthew Woodward's like he's calling it the day the Big Bing Day, where Bing got a huge raise in finally there. You know what? Still, you know, SEOs and everybody else are still we gotta worry about the main guy who's Google.
Yeah.
If I rank on Yahoo and Bing, I'm like, woo, sweet. That's just extra sauce. You know, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, all right, cool. I mean, I know. I mean, that's like targeting MSNBC or MSN. You know, it's like, well, how many people really use that? You know, the 5 or 6 that do. Okay, you got a couple of the sales.
Most of my rankings on Bing and Yahoo are astronomically better than Google. So.
Yeah. Same thing for me, man. Every time it happens a lot faster too. It's like, come on, Google, why can't you be like that?
It's like first page rankings within like a couple weeks, and then Google is like 2 months down the road it happens.
I like my page rate tracker, and it'll say inth. Like, you're not even in the top 100 on Google. And I've got, like, all these Bing and Yahoo listings. They're, like, 1 and 2s. And I'm like, yeah, I'm on kicking ass. Nobody's seeing it, but I'm ranked. Hey, client, you know, you're number 1. I'm number 1 on Google. I mean, Yahoo. What the hell's Yahoo? They're still around. No. So, yeah, that was happening. Facebook, for all you people out there who got into Teespring and were doing your dark posts and all of that, heads up, man. Facebook is putting a change to their algorithms and their shit, and dark posts are going to be going away. A lot of people are trying to figure out where all their traffic came. It's coming from dark posts, and Facebook can't charge your ass, so believe me, they're on top of that little gambit.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, see, so you gotta tune into the SEO show, man.
So you said with the dark post, people were getting free traffic?
Yeah. There's they were saying, like, if you put up a dark post to like your website, you were getting a bunch of traffic going to it, because, you know, it was showing up, not showing up, but the traffic was there. You weren't being charged for it.
Wow.
So they now are changing way. I'm trying to find my.
Man, I wish that happened to me, because I'm pretty sure I got charged for all the dark posts that I put.
Did you? Yeah. See, and that was the thing is I didn't get into, I wasn't down with the whole Teespring thing. Wasn't that I didn't trust it. I did not follow anybody's directions. I just made a design, put it on Facebook, and waited for everybody to rush in and make me rich. And, well, we all know how that shit goes.
I had a couple campaigns, but, I mean, I made, I think $50 or something, but I didn't really push it, so.
Yeah, I spent about 2 weeks doing shirts. I found a pretty good niche.
Nice.
I think I ended up making about $3,000 that week that I actually spent on it. But it was just a lot. It was just a lot of work, man. The campaign finishes, you gotta put it back up, and then you gotta, it was a lot of work. But if you can find a way to outsource it, I can see how you can easily just hire someone to do what I was doing, create the designs, create the ad, upload it, and then me just focus on putting up the campaign, and then have someone else doing everything else. But I just didn't have the time or the patience to get everything outsourced.
See, and I think that goes to, you're real big. I mean, now you're like a serious product developer, creator, and you're really, your marketing skills have grown so big. But you started out kind of in video, so you loved getting out in front of it and teaching people that, and, growing your blog and growing your business and your list and everything. But if you love something or can even like something, you stick with it. The T-shirts, I couldn't really. I don't know if the payoff was too far down, or if it just wasn't enough. I just couldn't get behind it and go, I'm sitting here, like I told you, I'm sitting here till 1 o'clock in the morning editing video. I was tired as dog crap, man, but I was like, all right, time to wake up. Got to get another video going, we got the show today. This is going to be cool. I couldn't do that with T-shirts. I'd be like, really? Gotta find a design. And my sick humor, I'm like, thumbs up and word tits underneath it or something. I mean, mine's a third grade freaking humor.
I kept creating designs that got banned too, so you're not.
I think what I liked most about it was being able to find that pocket of traffic that you can sell something to. That's what excited me. I was like, okay, you can use audience insights and all these things to find a group of people and then see if you can sell them something. And I just happen to be doing the T-shirts, but I can see how you can easily find something that you do like selling, and just find the pocket of traffic on Facebook and sell it to them. That's what I enjoyed about it, is the selling process of being able to just go from nothing to finding a group of audience and selling them something. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
My wife is so pissed at me. It's like I'm a whore when it comes to URLs and stuff, and I'll just buy something because I'm like, I know that'll work, and I'm gonna have that for in the future just in case. If not, I'll sell it as a freaking 20-year-old age domain. Something's going to happen, but I created this dog niche, and it's St. Bernard's. And I love St. Bernard's. And my wife comes to me, and she's like, okay, is there some way you can remove me as the admin? And I'm like, why? And she's like, because I'm tired of the notifications. And I'm like, honey, I haven't even been on that site in months. And she's like, well, the site has blown up lately. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We're up to like 3,000 members. And I have posted nothing for months. I don't even, as the creator, I wasn't even getting notification that this group was growing. And she's like, we got to do something. And I'm like, well, make a shirt, put it up there, see if it sells. Not a fucking thing. She's like, I don't know what this Teespring thing is. I'm like, neither do I. Here's a course. I bought her a course, and I'm like, here. And she's like, I don't have time for this shit. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Oh, hey, Frank, by the way.
Oh, no.
It was Yahoo that was within Firefox, not
was
Bing.
it Yahoo? I thought it, was it Yahoo? It was one of them fuckers, man. They don't matter.
Yahoo, man. Why would they go with Yahoo?
That's right. It was Yahoo.
Yeah.
Oh shit! See, I got Bing on the head.
Yeah, why would they go with Yahoo? I haven't been on Yahoo.
They did go with Yahoo. What now? See, now I'm not the only one because Woodward. I'll tell you exactly what his title was yesterday because I was like, dude, you're like a week late. We were talking about this last week.
Yeah, I saw his email.
Yeah, and he was talking about the Bang. Big Bing. Big Bing has already happened. No, it was Yahoo. I see. Thank you for clarifying that.
Hey, no worries.
Joe wants to know, is it cold where you're at, Byron?
Me?
Oh.
No, Byron. Fuck, you're in Miami. This shit's hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hell no, man.
It's 30s today. The snow actually melted, but it's still. I woke up to frost on my car, so 30s.
Frost. You know where I see frost? In my freaking freezer when I put a pop in there.
I know. I can.
That's when I see frost.
I just put my pop outside now, so.
I used to do that with my beer. Just set it outside. Yeah. I see the weather, and they're like, the Grand Canyon, 2 degrees. I'm like, it's only a couple hours away, and there's no way I'm going there. I'm just not. I won't go.
Ouch.
Drive through snowy mountain to get to a cold-ass hole in the ground. What the hell? Sensitization. It's a wonder of the world. It's a hole.
Google Earth it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, did you see the Google Earth where you can actually walk the path that the donkeys take?
Are you serious?
Yeah, they started filming that 2 years ago, and they're like, they've got that tracker that's on the cars. They've actually hooked it up to donkeys and horses and walked the trails down. I'm like, damn, Google Earth is going on donkeys into the Grand Canyon. That is slick. You know the rapids though. Do the rapids on Google Earth. It's some badass shit because it's even got splashes. And if you throw ice water on your face, you'd be like you're right there.
Holy
Google
crap.
Earth.
There's no more need to go there, man. You can, hey, honey, we're going to the Grand Canyon.
Come here, sit on my lap. Oh, this is great. Let's see. Brian Wade says, Frank, this is great that you and Byron start these on time. Brian, we knew that you'd be waiting. That's why, dude. We did that for you. We did that for you. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that just shows that either Byron and I are not busy and we're able to start on time, or, it's just shit. Linked. Joshua Zamora's new. Is that what it's called?
Linkindexr. Without the second E at the end. Where is it? Where are people? Because I don't see anyone chatting. Are you streaming it into the group or something?
No, this is it's the QA on the left, right above your little camera.
Oh, got it.
That QA, that's the if they're on the event page, they can actually keep going, and it's a little slow today. I think some people are. I saw over at simeasy.com, our favorite kind of guys over there. A couple of people were having some issues getting on. If you're on your cell phone, go to the YouTube connection, unless you've got an iPhone, and then go get an Android.
Cool. There's still so much I need to learn about Hangouts. Is insane. I always just do mostly Hangouts on my own or Hangouts with one other person.
You've jumped on Hangouts and you've been doing them for so long, you just haven't done them to the mass. That's why I just think of it as just like you and me back in the old days when the shit started. Yeah. When Zane and I started doing this thing when it first launched, it was like Zane Miller and I were like, yeah, let's get on this thing and teach people how to use it. Well, how do we use it? I don't know. Let's figure it out.
Yeah, and I was on with Zane a couple months ago, and he was showing me stuff like, I was like, holy crap, man.
Oh, yeah.
I always just get on, boom, hit start, and just talk, and then shut it down. That's it. The only other time I've done anything besides that was through Webinar Jam.
Yeah, Webinar Jam. There's one that you'd probably like, and it's like, I think it's called like Business Hangouts. and they've got this whole freaking setup that when people come on, they like sit down in an auditorium and fill up the seats. And you can tell it's got a map of where they're from, you know, and you just see this big cluster on these maps. It's pretty freaking slick. It was Webinar Jams before Webinar Jam.
Yeah.
You know, and it can be pricey, though. Those dudes can be a little pricey, but they've got virtual hangouts. Like, you could have a warrior event online, and people could get up and leave rooms and go to other chat rooms all within your thing. It's a 3D world, and I'm like, dude, this is like Second Life, you know? Like, holy shit, Second Life for marketers. Got a question from Brian. He says, hey, Joshua, I have heard mixed on the effectiveness of indexing services. Can you speak to that, please? We'll get to that in a minute, Brian. Hold your frickin' horses, dude. Come on. And put up a profile picture. Put up a profile picture, man. It just makes we want to see how sexy you are, Brian. Your indexer. Where is it located? Where can I send people to go get it?
If they go to linkindexr.com, they'll see the monthly option, but right now we're running the lifetime option, so they can go to linkindexr.com/special.html. But there's no E at the end, so it's INDE.
You don't even know how to spell your own damn product. Oh, you both. We will put the links underneath this when we embed this all over the world today. I will make sure that we get all of that going. So, what does yours do that other ones don't?
Well, pretty much what ours does. I haven't looked into too many of the other ones besides Backlinks Indexer. That's pretty much our biggest competitor. Besides the other ones, but that's the one that I really looked at the most. But pretty much when you submit our URLs, the first thing that's going to happen is we're going to create RSS feeds, ping them, create sitemaps, and then submit all of those as well. And then from there, the second stage is to build backlinks to the backlinks. So we do wiki links, we do Web 2.0 links, we do social bookmarks, and we do some blog links as well. So pretty much the goal is to get the links indexed. And then pretty much that's it, just to make sure that the links are indexed. And once that happens, then that's when the effectiveness comes in to getting your rankings increased.
How long does it usually take to get something linked up?
It really depends, because also with the links that people are submitting, it also depends on the optimization of the links that they're indexing. So if they're submitting links that are pretty crappy links, then it's going to take a little longer than someone submitting a link that's actually well optimized. It's a good quality link. So usually it can take anywhere from 24 hours up to 2 weeks to get the backlinks indexed. Again, it just all depends on the quality of the link that they're submitting.
Oh man, I bet you've got some pissed off people going, "Where are my links? My links!"
Yeah.
I thought I was supposed to get this instantaneous. It's not a robot, guys. It's an indexer.
Yeah, and since we opened up on Tuesday, I think there's been probably already over 300,000 links that have been submitted to get indexed.
Nice.
Yeah, we ran into a little bit of issues on day one because it just, it's crazy server overload. So we had to move to a new server. But we've gotten things down, optimized now. So we're probably when we were running into issues, we were at the 200,000 mark. So now it should be well over 300.
That is a lot. I mean, but you had some huge sales, like we were talking about before we went live. I mean, I saw the "we're live," and so I'm like watching it. Again, you asked me to promote it, and I was like, yeah, I can't. We have an agreement with the spirit world. But I'm an affiliate. I've got that in my blood. I love that game, and I love driving the traffic and making the money. So I watch, and you help me out when I first got started in it, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And you're like, well, log in here, you dumbass, and get your link. Oh, okay. I'll get you a sale, I promise. And you're like, yeah, kid, whatever, go away. But yeah, I saw, hey, we're live, and then, hey, we're here. And I like that you always put the EPCs up, You've never hidden that, and your numbers were huge. And then like the next day, I'm seeing 1,700, 2,200, and I'm like, holy shit, man, that thing's taking off. And I love seeing people going, thanks for such a great product. I'm like selling 163 of these, and I'm like, damn, that dude just made Christmas. I mean, he just made his rent. I'm glad for him. I love seeing when people are able to get in there and get their hustle on.
It started off pretty slow, and then it just picked up. After about the 12-hour mark, it really started to pick up.
That's nuts, man. That's nuts. So what else is coming up before January?
Before January, I think not gonna do too much for the next few weeks. At least nothing new. We might be opening up our private blog network one more time before the year, as well as our video ranking service. We might be opening that up one more time before the year's end, but nothing too much. I got a lot of personal stuff planned for the second half of December, planning on getting married. My brother's getting married as well, so a lot of personal stuff going on in the second half of the month. So it's going to be pretty crazy to do anything else besides just open up our private blog network and open up our video ranking service, but besides that, not too much.
How is that Video Valet going, man? I know this. I know this for a fact. I know that it's effective. I know that it works. I've seen it from the initial brainchild up until the day that you launched, and I literally was going to be a customer, forgot about it, see the invite, click on it, I'm like, what do you mean sold out? Nobody knows about this crap, man. What the hell is this? And I'm hitting up you, and I'm hitting up Damien, and I'm like, hey, when's the next one opening up? A couple weeks. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get in on shit. I didn't get in on that one either, so but how is that going? How's the Video Valet going?
It's going well, man. Like you said, we've sold out every month that we've opened up because we've kept it strictly limited to 100 people every time we've opened, and we've really done a lot of changes to it recently, and we're gonna get to the point where we're really gonna take care of everything for people. And also we've put some things in there for people to be able to boost their videos quickly. So because there's some people that are doing launch jacking and things like that, so our main service would drip out the links over time, over the 30-day period.
Right.
But there's people that want to get that initial boost, so we've created some boost packs in there that people can use their credits, because it's all credit based, so they can use their credits to get some of the boost packs and get quicker links faster if they're launch jacking. So that's one big change that we made. Another big change is where we do the account creation and optimization and uploading of the videos. So that's going to be pretty cool. All they're going to have to do is send us the video file, and we take it from there. We're going to start creating accounts. We're going to start optimizing videos for them and uploading and pretty much doing it all.
Dude, your team has got to be fucking huge. Damn.
We're trying, man. We're trying to just get it to the point where we're doing it for them, because we're noticing that's what people really want, is to just make money. I mean, that's the end of the day, and have someone take care of it for them.
They wanted somebody to do it for them since they were 2 years old. It's just that now somebody's going to step in and actually do it and go, hey, you just want to pretend like you have a business? Let us do the work.
yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, man, it's going well. We got some good plans for it for next year. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes.
That's craziness. Sandra, yes, I do have an agreement with the spirit world. It does explain a lot. You're right. I'm a crazy bastard. Then quick hack to increase disavow tool effectiveness by Ralph Morris. Disavow bad links. Not sure. Disavow bad links then bang out those bad links with backlink indexing, and Google will notice and crawl those links quicker, speeding up the disavow process. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's
pretty cool.
That's cool. I have this thing that I tell all my old clients when I send them an email, and that's to go to the disavow tool, get a list of all the links going to your website, and put them into the disavow tool. De-index your ass in 24 hours so that my new clients can get the rankings that you once held. Byron's like, no, don't tell people that shit.
Come on, man.
The evil side.
Disavow everything, and don't worry about the good and the bad. Just get rid of it all, starting over, like a marriage. Just every 3 years you got to get rid of all the links to make your website relevant. It's like the new hairstyle. Well, shit, man, I mean, damn, 2-3 years ago when first found out about you, man, I don't think I would have thought you were launching something every other day, and running this conglomerate, and now going to the offline world and buying up, Miami like you're a Coke lord or something, and I mean Coca-Cola, not the other cane. That's illegal. No, he's running Miami like he is a soda pop king. Call him Dr. Pepper. That's awesome, man. Success is great. So did you finally get married?
No, not yet. We were going to wait till next year to do the whole wedding thing, but my fiance, she's kind of not really into it anymore. She doesn't want anything big. She doesn't want to hype it up, the big old wedding where it's just a show for everyone else. So she doesn't want to do that. She's like, look, this is between me and you. Let's just go, me and you do it at the courthouse, have something real small. That's all I care about. I don't care about having people that we haven't seen for 3-4 years come and...
What's your mom say?
My mom's actually fine with it. She's like, because she doesn't really get along with, ever since she divorced my dad, she doesn't get along with my dad's side of the family.
Right. Yeah, so getting that big get-together doesn't...
Yeah, all aunts and uncles and cousins, man, and it'll just be a nightmare. And to prove it, because my oldest brother is doing something like that. He's having a big wedding in April of next year. So he's inviting all of our family. He's like a social butterfly. So he's inviting our whole family. So that's going to be interesting to see all of our family in one place.
Not on your life. Here's my question: is it worth the money? Because here's my thing: if you're happy that I'm getting married, then you should buy a ticket to my wedding, not have me pay for it. Your ass should be paying me to have the wedding. You want to get together in a big group. This is like a nightclub, man. It's a $100 VIP ticket,
Yeah.
We're going to throw a party. We're going to do it right. This shit ain't going to cost me a dime. No, I mean, that's... Mine was very small. I think everything that we invested was like $1,500.
Yeah.
I mean, and that included the jewelry because I'm a cheap bastard.
And that's the other thing as well, because my brother's planning this whole thing, and he says that these wedding people are ruthless, man. They try to upsell you and everything and anything that they can. And you go in thinking you're gonna spend something, and then you end up spending double that just because they try to upsell you everything.
Well, we know he's not an internet marketer because he's never heard of the OTO, man. Dude, he should have walked in and said, okay, I talked to my brother. How many upsells do we have here? I just need to know what the final package is going to be.
Man.
But wait. Well, we got this, and you'll be fine. This is for one bride. Now, if you want to have 3 brides, we got this package over here. No, I mean... God, no way. I won't do it again. It won't happen. It's too much of an ass ache to be married, honey, darling. She never watches this, so I'm okay.
Yeah. That'd be a good section of the video for her to see that you're not planning to do it, get married again.
No, she knows. You should hear. I swear our neighbors think that we fight all the time, but we're just playing around and stuff. But if you heard the conversation from like outside of the room and didn't know us, you'd swear that we hated each other and we were just miserable bastards. It's just like, you suck. Oh, you suck. It's like, will you give me a water from the fridge? Okay. It's hilarious. Joe wants to know if you can get us a deal. Yes, we can get you a deal. What do you want a deal on, Joe? I think you want a deal from Joshua. And like he said, if you go to his indexr.com/special.html, which we'll have the link for, there is a lifetime licensing that's going on. Until when? When does your launch special end?
Sunday at midnight. So just a few days from now.
And he does actually do that, guys. He's not one of those that does this scare. I mean, he knows how to do the scarcity, and he does a damn good job at it. But when he says it's done, it's done. Believe me, I know. I've tried to buy.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we started on Tuesday, and the prices have been going up every day since then. The next price increase is set to go up tomorrow. So yeah, the prices have been going up for anyone following. I mean, I stay true to my word. I don't like using false scarcity. If I'm telling you the price is going to go up or it's going to close, it's going to happen, because those people that got in there during the time, they should be rewarded.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. And definitely, guys, listen, you need to be part of the Facebook group. It's cool. And he's got his own police force in there, too. You drop some shit in there that doesn't belong. It will be gone, and it will be gone pretty quick. And if not, just hit the report, and they'll swoop down. You'll I think you were at one point you were at like 1,007, and then what's her name hit all the spammers out of there, and you dropped below 9.
Yeah.
You were like 980, and it was like, hey, what happened? You're over 1,000. It was like, time to clean house. They're all gone. Let's see. Let's see what Sandra's got here. She says, imagine if everyone invested the money spent on weddings in real estate, a first home. Or paying off school loans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or growing your business so that you can do something else. And Brian says that, your fiance sounds like a keeper. She's a cutie pie, and she graduated college this year? Or was that last year?
Yeah, earlier this year, yeah.
Earlier this year, yeah. So she's got a brain on her head.
Yeah.
She supports her man.
Absolutely, that's my girl.
Yeah, you see the pictures of you running around town and going on your little trip this past couple of weeks, and I'm like, yeah, I hate you.
She's not going anywhere. I'll make sure of that.
Yeah, you guys have been together. Oh, hey, I wanted to know, how's the ankle? Mr. LeBron James here busted up his ankle playing ball. How is it? What's the report?
It's a lot better, man. I'm completely cleared of having to use any ankle braces or anything, so I can walk around on my own. The only thing I can't do is run. I'm still 3 weeks out from being able to run, but besides that, I mean, according to the doctor, I'm 3 weeks out from being able to run, but I've been at the park, just pushing myself, trying to jog a little bit, and so far, so good, man. No pain, no nothing. What was that? What did you actually blow up? There's three on your ankle. There's 3 ligaments. There's the front. There's one in the front, one in the middle, and one in the back.
Right.
I blew the one in the front and the one in the middle.
Oh, see, that's why I don't play sports. You don't need to get hurt throwing a ball at a hole. I mean, it just doesn't make sense, dude.
Yeah.
And didn't you lost your cell phone?
Oh man, yeah.
Break your ankle up all at the same court.
Yeah, that's why my fiance says, every time you go to that court, something happens, because it's been crazy. Well, the way that it's worked is I got my phone stolen, so that's the first time I lost my phone. Then I twisted my ankle, No, before that, I like an idiot, I literally ran into a stop sign.
That's right.
I ran into a stop sign. I had a big old knot on my forehead when I got home.
That was funny.
And she was like, "What the hell?" She thought I got into a fight with the guy that stole my phone. But I'm like, no. And I was just walking, and there was, in front of the court, there's parking, and they're ruthless with giving people tickets if they park right by the fire extinguishers. I was looking back, and I was gonna warn the guy not to park there. So I'm walking, and then boom, I just knocked my head into the stop sign, and big old knot formed right away. So my fiance is not a big fan of that court. Every time I go, something happens.
I'm sorry, dude. You know what I used to run into were those wires that were down telephone poles at an angle.
Oh, yeah.
Go messing around and stuff, and you're chasing your friends or whatever. I go running and catch that sucker right on the neck and flip. I'm like, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
And you always get up and look around like, anybody see that? All right, cool. And you're limping all right. Oh, jeez. Sandra finally figured out how to post questions in here. That's awesome. That's awesome. No, Google Hangouts is not always intuitive. Are you kidding me? I just got 2 updates about Google Hangouts this morning. Ugh. They're changing things up. It's like they have an applause button, and it's awesome, but you just don't know what it's for. I mean, it doesn't, it's not, it's, oh, okay. Nobody else can hear it.
Up.
Yeah, you can cheer that this was an exciting part of the webinar. I'm like, yeah, whatever, I don't get it. And Matt Cutts, did you guys hear about good old Matt?
No, what happened?
He's not coming back.
What?
At least not for another month or 2.
What do you mean? He's taking a vacation or something?
Oh, dude, Matt Cutts has been on vacation for like 3 months.
Yeah, he's been on leave for several months.
Yeah, he took some family time, and they asked him, was he on a sabbatical, and he actually said that HR calls it, time off. I think after working there 15 years, they finally said, dude, you've got to use your vacation time. So we're going to take this away from you. Or the dude just had a mental breakdown with all the crap that he's got to deal with, I mean, yeah. I'm sure the place is awesome to work for, but I mean, his face is more popular when it comes to the term Google than Page and what's his name are. I mean, people might know their names and might know the history of Google, but hell, you say, oh yeah, Matt Cutts, and people are like, oh yeah, Mr. Google, that bastard.
I bet he gets so many death threats and so many hate mail. I could, man, that's crazy.
Dude, there are SEO people that love him who think he walks on water. He goes to these conventions and people are cheering and taking pictures. I mean, he's probably got an 80-20 love-hate, but I wouldn't want his job. I wouldn't want to be the face that got out there and took off and stuff. I mean, he's a smart-ass guy, he's got his shit in front of him, but that's a big fucking project to be responsible for. I mean, hell.
Yeah. I wouldn't want all of that pressure.
I don't want people
because no matter what, no matter what change they make, there's going to be that percentage that's completely pissed off at him and that percentage that's happy at him. So no matter what, he's never going to please anyone.
Well, here's the thing: is when we all think about it, his boss is Google. He really doesn't need to make sure that we're happy or we're taken care of. This dude, I think when it first started out, he was reaching out to the community to build that community that Google wants us to build with our communities, and do this thing, and it just kind of blew up. But Google doesn't care about us unless we're spending money. And if you talk to Shoemaker, you can be spending tens of thousands of dollars a week, and they'll still slap the shit out of you. He was balling back in the day with, all the money he was spending and making, and I mean he still does well, but he got hit. And he was like, hey, I need this fixed, and they were like, dude, you're not
Bye-bye.
It's a couple of bucks. I mean, look at Don Wilson with Facebook.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
I mean, poof, gone. The empires. I mean, I don't agree with that. This is funny, Byron. You'll love this. I did a video to prospect for Hungry Howie's Pizza. Okay, so I show them this. I make this video. It's ranking. It's doing great. They love it. They're like, oh, that's so cool. Nothing. Suddenly, I go in there and I check something, and it says third-party material, copyright. What? I'm like, okay, yeah, it's third-party music, but I'm with the service. I own the license, So yeah, I'm cool, guys. And they're like, all right, cool. Then all of a sudden it says your account has a copyright violation. Or my first email says the copyright holder agrees that you do have the right to use that music. And then an hour later, there's one that says you have a copyright violation by this person. You now lose access to your YouTube channel. I'm like, you sent me a letter saying that it was okay because I showed you my licensing, and now I've got this violation. So I had to say, hey, you sent me a letter saying that they agreed that it was cool, and they're like, it can take 14 days. I'm like, no, bullshit. It takes about 20 minutes if you send the email to the right person. We've gone through this before. I've done this little dance with you. I've got a shitload of these I'm suspended emails from you. That's why you always make sure you've got that license in a PDF so you can forward that shit to their offices. So let's see. Video Valet may be opening up. You got the indexer you're doing now that price goes up on Sunday. And
the lifetime special ends on Sunday.
Lifetime special ends on Sunday.
So because you normally the prices are monthly. So if you want to get in there before Sunday at midnight.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's funny that people don't realize that when we put limits on it, it's not that we're trying to be dicks, but it also helps us with our business because we have now, I mean, you've got over probably 3,000 customers now that you have to take care of, along top with your other services that you provide. And then they're like, oh, dude, come on, let me in. And you're like, literally, everybody else followed the directions, and now I'm supposed to let you in. Come on. I mean, this is the craziest thing in the world. No, really, I mean, I'll pay full price. Well, I know you would. That's not the problem, That's
and the other thing with a service like this is that it takes a lot of resources to keep an engine like this running, which is why every other service out there charges a monthly fee because there's a lot going on in the background, and another case in point, the first day we had a lot of server overload because it was just using so many resources because people were submitting a lot of campaigns. So that's one of the biggest reason, if not the main reason why we can't keep the lifetime offer on there because it's just it'll crush it. It'll crush it. So. That's why. So people will be able to get in there after Sunday, but it'll be our monthly packages.
That yeah, I never realized the amount of the back end stuff, but like I'm setting up some live streaming for some clients that they'll have access to an ongoing live stream, and I'm like, you guys don't realize, man, the to get, like you said, the engine going. It takes a lot, and to keep it running is going to take some. And these people are like, "Yeah, we can do like $20 a month." And it's like, for what? $20 a month. That's not even gas money, man. Don't call me. And then I've got this church that's like, "Hey, we got the open books. Whatever it takes, let's make this happen." And I'm like, cha-ching, Jesus.
Nice. That church money.
Thank you, Lord. I've been praying. I've been a good boy. Hey, I like churches, man. They never say they ain't got money.
Yeah.
I just want you to do it for the kingdom of God. And I'm like, yeah, me and God, we're cool. Now the payback. I got to make my tithings to the Lord. Byron's over there sweating. He's like, oh, no, now we brought in the religion. We're really going to piss people off. The SEO Show brought to you by Jesus. Impressed. No, so I mean, anything else you want to talk about there, big man? Josh, I know that you're busy and you're going to go buy a house today.
No, man, not too much. Just if anyone has any questions, I mean, you can join my Facebook group or post in Frank's Facebook group, and I can go in there and answer. But besides that, no, just close out the year strong for anyone watching, you know, and plan your goals for 2015, because it's crazy that the year is already over, man.
Man, I cannot believe it. Like you said, you know, it was this shit that we're talking about happened in January, and I'm like, really? I thought that just happened. You know, it's like, damn, this year did go fast. Has this been your biggest year so far in business, or?
Yeah, so far, and it's been also my first year full time. Last year, 2013, I was still working my job, so. If anyone is still in that position, I mean, just keep pushing, because if I can break out of that, I mean, anyone can.
Dude, I mean, that literally, you know, I saw, you know, I saw your logo on the Zamora blog, and I was like, wow, this is kind of cool, you know, dude's badass. My wife says, who the hell is that scary fucking guy on your Facebook page? That is scary. And I'm like, he's the Unabomber marketer. I'm just like, you know, because I'd always say Joshua, and I'm like, it's the Unabomber, and she'd be like, oh, okay, you know, and doesn't he have a name? I'm like, she's like, that is scary. Tell him to change his picture. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's how everybody knows him. Yeah. I'm like, you know, when he has his hair down and he's at an event, people are like, who the hell is that? You know, oh, that's Zamora. Yeah. Oh my God, you know, and that's awesome. I mean, there's not very many people who have that picture you look at and you go, oh, hey, shit. Yeah, I know that dude.
I gotta put it back on my profile, because I had changed it for a little bit, so I gotta bring it back.
It's been funny. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I saw you, you know, your approved Rolodex. I swear you were the first one that I had ever seen saying, listen, I've got a personal Rolodex I'm letting you look at, you know, here it is. And then all of a sudden the people are like, oh yeah, this is approved by me. And I'm like, yeah, but I know this dude's actually testing these people. You know, you had your solo ads. Yeah. I mean, you were dumping a crap load of money at solo ads and going, all right, this person's cool. This person's a ripoff, you know, and I'm contacting them right after you're like, yeah, they're cool. I'm like, well, how much? You know, keep me in there. I need to be in there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and then it's amazing how that took off too, man. I just started, you know, putting it up, and then people started just contacting me. Hey, how can I get on your list? How can I get on your list? People thought I would just, you know, put anybody on there, and I was like, no, I got to buy traffic from you and see how it goes, and then I can put you on there.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is, you know, because I knew you beforehand, you know, there was definitely that trust factor, but you know, I've seen these, you know, Black Hat Rolodex and all this other thing, and I'm like, the dudes are curating information and then just selling it. I'm like, where can I get solo ads? Go talk to Joshua. Yeah. Go get his list. Find out his list. Pay him whatever, because these guys are converting. He's telling you the numbers. You know, if he bought 1,000 and he got 1,100, he's telling you this. I mean, you know what you're getting into, and it's like the craziest thing. And Byron does that paid stuff, man. I've spent too much time on that shit. I've lost my ass.
For my webinars, it worked good.
Yeah, well, your webinars were going solid until you stopped.
Well, I know, but dude, I have an SEO client business that kind of started getting a little more important. So
I don't want to hear it, dude. Your $40 a month webinar was just fine. It paid the bills.
I
know. Well, shit, man. Listen, I mean, I don't know where to take this shit, man. It's going to be one of those transitions again. It's going to be like, bye, fuckers, and I'm just going to hit the off button. I really appreciate it, Josh. I mean, you and I have done these together now a few times, and it's always a fucking blast, and then we don't talk to each other for months, but we kind of hit each other up on Facebook. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. And I really appreciate it. I'm really happy that, you know, 2014's been a monster for you, man. It's just going up. I mean, you've put in the work. I mean, I'm sure you've stressed and been frustrated and fucking sat back and gone, you know what? Having a boss may be easier, but Shit, man, you're on top of it now. Now you're the boss.
Yeah, man, it definitely wasn't a straight road, but it was worth it, you know. And now I'm freaking in my sweatpants right now, you know, just working, you know. I don't even have shoes on.
Working in Miami.
I don't want to know what you have below that. You're probably butt ass naked.
Dude, I'm butt ass naked. My ass cheeks are sweating on this leather chair, so
you got nothing but a shirt on.
It's pretty fucking bad. No, hey, if you're gonna do it right. No, hey, like I said, you know, I've been blessed to be able to stay at home and laugh. Actually, I had my old business partner who was a boss. He called me up and he's like, dude, we need to get together. And I said, for what? And he goes, well, I need you to sign some papers so we can dissolve the corporation that's been sitting there on the shelf for a couple of years. He goes, so how are things going? You looking for any work? And I'm like, dude, no, I'm cool. I sure as fuck wouldn't help you increase your business, you jackass. I'm like, well, when can we get together? I don't know, 2017 or something. You know, he's like 2 blocks down the street. I'm like, get the F off, dude. I mean, you shyster little bastard.
And you, I saw you recently fucking crushing him, man. It was like a $12,000 day or something. I saw Anthony sending something out like that.
Yeah, Anthony's fuck, man. His video empire, man. His speed ranking system's just ridiculous. I mean, he's got. I think we're over 600 people in there, man. You know, and I'm just in there helping out because I'm giving back to a guy who, you know, talked me off the ledge before I walked away from all this. I mean, he was the one. He picked up the phone and he's like, dude, stop buying shit. You know what you're doing. Just do it. Just stop worrying about it. You just got to make the commitment. And I was like, okay. You know, 2 weeks later, I hit a $35,000 client. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll stick to this for a little while. I can play this game out and see what happens. And yeah, so, you know, and he was also the one who told me, you know, hey, if he's a pain in the ass, fire him.
Yeah.
And I did. So it was like, believe me, my wife was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I got rid of him today. And she's like, really? Hey, Sandra Walsh, don't be making any comments about what's below my waist, okay? Let's keep this family-orientated show. We don't need any sexual innuendos over there. No, listen, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Don't go crazy. Don't run into any more signs. Sandra did say she's going to start making those the Joshua jokes. Hope your health, your family, and everything is great. If you need anything, reach out to us. Byron and I are there to help you out if you need something. And to everybody who's watched, thanks. Leave a comment down right there. Leave a comment there. Go up there and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go over to the Facebook page. And last but not least, go over to simeasy.com, guys. You know, you want a big SEO group. You know, they just we just ran through some more of the information about Google patents Wednesday, and SERP launched today, or is launching. When's it's today, isn't it, Byron?
Yeah, I think so.
SERP world domination, take over the world, or just.
I'm excited to check it out.
Dude, I'm gonna play like a crazy man. I still want to buy China, but you know, we'll see what happens there. I want to market to China. I want to market American-made products to China and see if they sell.
Made in America.
Or what about if you did a made in China product to them? As seen on Chinese TV? You know, I don't know.
Good work.
And there we go. Listen, the SEO show is gone. I'm Frank Schwartz. That's Byron Lee. That's Joshua Zamora.
Thank you, guys.
Just have a nice
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Hope all of you guys are well.
Man.
Yeah, happy Hanukkah for our Jewish friends. And I don't know any other places that do other crazy.
Kwanzaa.